Hello, my friends. It is 7:08, and we're not just teleprompter-free television. We're so real, we're 8 minutes late getting on. It's 7:08 and 18 seconds. We are live. Some nights we're live. Most nights we're taped. And we just taped a 2-hour-plus show again. I'm not complaining. We're dedicated to freedom. That's why. We did a 3-hour radio show today. Then the CBS News was here to interview me. And then I came in and shot the news. So the 3-hour radio show, 2 1-hour interviews, the nightly news shot before it, and another CBS interview show. We're crazy. We're out of control. And that's why I'm trying to hire more reporters, more video editors, more people. But then there's the money issue, because I'm too busy covering the news to try to even cut ads or accept advertisers. So it's a catch-22. I'm not complaining. We are kicking some New World Order butt. But we need your support now, spreading the word more than ever, buying the books, the videos, all of it. Because this is an all-out dash to the finish. I said months ago, I said, they're going to rule in favor. Everybody's like, no, the Supreme Court's saying they're not going to. I said, that is a ruse to destroy political opposition. Just like Obama said he would veto the NDAA, and it turned out he had demanded it, or his controllers had, to secretly arrest citizens and do all this. And then he said, oh, don't worry, I won't sign it to kill opposition. And then on New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2011, signed it. It's a playbook. So I'm not smart. But, if you stick your finger in the light socket when you're 2 and it shocks the daylights out of you, you're like, you know what? Daddy's right. Mama's right. I don't want to stick my finger in that. So I've read the documents. I've researched these people. I found out about them 20-something years ago. I really woke up 17 years ago and continue to wake up since then. And they're killers. They're putting poison in the food, the water, the vaccines. They're enemies to everybody. They're totally insane. And we're insane to not wake up to them and resist them. So while Rob Dude tries to put together the 30 minutes of news and the 2 hours of interviews for you who are awesome and who we beg to get this information out to everybody so we have a future, I'll cover some news. We are going to announce tonight winners for the INFOWARS.com reporter contest. But there's a twist, and we'll cover it at that point. It's taken me 2 months and 2 days. Public school educated, 2 months, 2 days. 2 months, 2 days to watch the 600-plus admissions that even made the cut. I mean, but there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. We estimate of 1,000-plus entries, 600 that followed the rules, some facsimile thereof. And so we will announce the winner tonight. Now, there's 2 winners, so does that give you the answer? I'll announce the winner tonight, but not the winners. Okay, it's coming up in the news, but I'll just tell you now, because I don't like to keep secrets. I don't really even plant hooks on radio and TV, as they call it. They're coming up. I just like to give you the meat up front. We're going to give you the female winner tonight, but not the male winner, because I on top of 6 hours of broadcast today, I sat there trying to decide, and I'm not normally an undecisive person. I just, especially with the male reporters, the main thing I'm thinking about, and I cover this later in the show we just taped, if you're watching us at, 7:12, until I'm very tired at this point. I got up at like 6 a.m. this morning. I should not be on air after 6+ hours on air at this point, but I am. 7:12 and 19 seconds. I am here, and we are going to give you that winner coming up. Then we'll give you the male winners as well. But look, we've gotten to this point. We've gotten to this key platform point to really launch, to get 3 or 4 more reporters, because even if you don't win, the top people are going to get a job offer. We just got to do some accounting and figure out what we can pay you and things like that. So we've got 4 or 5 reporters we want to hire out of this great pool of people. We got 2 people that are going to win $5,000 apiece, 1 male, 1 female. Because, look, I'm looking for somebody better than I am at this. In the final equation, I don't think that my you-know-what doesn't stink. I want to defeat the globalist. That's the goal. And so we want people to put them on radio, put them on TV. What will the reporter do? They will edit. They will go out and do interviews. They will host the nightly news if the reporter thinks they're up to doing that. It's not hard doing one show. It's hard doing 4 or 5. It's a long way to the top if you want to fight tyranny is the point. Hotels, motels, makes you want to cry. It's a long way to the top, to quote AC/DC. The point is that the top here is not fame and fortune. It's liberty and freedom in our time. And this is teleprompter free. That's another thing about hiring reporters and saying fight tyranny and then seeing what they do. We had to look at what these people covered. What was their understanding? And it's pure torture because I hate to sit here and even judge these people. They're all winners in my book. So we're going to be covering that coming up during the full report. Here is an article out of the Austin American-Statesman yesterday. I was getting gas and went inside the gas station and saw this, the old dinosaur media. What a rarity to actually see a printed publication. And I saw it, and I thought, you know what, I better cover this because it's not just the big devilish Supreme Court ruling that the eugenicists, the globalists will now control our health care with the IRS running it, but that Austin American-Statesman greenhouse gas limits upheld. And it goes on to say that Texas officials on losing end of U.S. appeals court ruling lambast panel's strongly worded opinion. So not only is the U.S. Supreme Court saying you've got to buy as a tax insurance from private offshore banks that own insurance companies. That was their announcement today. We're going to cover it coming up. But now Obama and his controllers can shut down power plants that General Electric and others don't own and increase your prices, as you've seen happened, and call it a greenhouse gas tax when all this has been exposed as a fraud and carbon dioxide and water vapors all these plants put off. Now they're clean. That was reasonable environmental regulations. This is just going extra distance of fraud now.